Alright, hello and welcome back everybody to another TCGO video for Pokemon. Today, I'm going to be going over a deck that I really wanted to put together after opening up the Lost Origins boxes. If you watched those unboxings, you'll have seen that while I wasn't super excited for anything V related, aside from Gudra really, and the Drapion, which because Mew VMAX can die in a fire. Basically, and I'm glad to see it on its way out. But to my surprise, a lot of these single prizers had some really interesting effects and some things that I thought would be fun to mess around with. Namely, in this case, the Radiant Steelix and Hisuian Basket Legion, which came out with Lost Origins. We had one before, but this one is a little bit different, which I think synergizes really well with Radiant Steelix. So, what is the whole point of this deck? Well, I initially thought this was going to be a good finisher card, something that you bring out at the end after you throw a few energy recyclers and you hit really hard, and kind of that's it for the game plan. And of course, because the attack in general, or the attack name is Destructive Finish, so I figured, oh yeah, this will just be, you bring it in at the end, and then you got a pretty good hitter, which it is. Don't get me wrong, it certainly is that. But then I read, let me at least read what this does. I'm getting ahead of myself. First, you have Energy Stream, colorless energy, attach up to 2 Steel Energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Then we have Destructive Finish, discard cards from the top of your deck until only 1 card remains. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy card you discarded in this way. And normally we're hitting for, in this set, we're hitting for about 360 damage each time, which is lovely. It's knocking out everything we could possibly imagine, and it's just beautiful. And then normally you'd think this is a finisher move because you only have 1 more card in the deck, but we got the Hisuian Basket Legion, which for no energy at all, this attack does 20 damage for each basic energy card in your discard pile. Then shuffle those cards into your deck. So the game plan for this deck is to swing with Steelix, pivot back into the Hisuian Basket Legion, use upstream spirits, and hit them again. So I don't think there's a scenario, aside from maybe Gudra, where Steelix doesn't one-shot whatever is in its way. And then if Steelix gets knocked out, we're in a lot of trouble. That's one of the weaknesses of this deck, and there's several weaknesses of this deck, but it's fun. And I didn't want to do something really meta, but I thought this would be interesting and see what other people in the community could really come up with it. But yeah, after the Steelix does its thing, Basket Legion comes in and puts all the energies back into the deck, and then you switch back into Steelix. And the whole idea is to switch back and forth to just take massive amounts of damage. Usually the Basket Legion here is going to be hitting from 200 to 300, somewhere between there, depending on how we've done with the energies, how many are in our hand, how many got prize and whatnot. But yeah, to help us pivot, we've got Hisuian Sneasler, which is something from the last set. So this just reduces, as long as it's on the bench, it reduces our active Pokemon's retreat cost for 2, which sets us up nicely for Air Balloon, which reduces the retreat cost by another 2, so we don't have to worry about reattaching energies, though we can, since we'll have a lot usually in the hand, especially near the end when we're only drawing energies basically. So we're running 2/2 Sneasler, 1 Radiant Steelix. Of course, you can only have 1 Radiant card in your deck. 4/4 Basculin Basket Legion, 1 Manaphy to protect us, because there are a lot of bench hitters. 3 Battle VIP Pass, because I was finding that just running like Level Ball or Quick Ball, I was having a really hard time accelerating things onto the bench in order to get things going. And you really need to get things going fast with this deck, because there are a lot of really good decks right now that are hitting you by turn 2, typically. So if for whatever reason they start knocking out your Basculins or your Basket Legions, or heaven forbid your Sneaslers here, it can snowball in their favor really quickly. I was playing boss, but because we're going to be using Pokestop to get back items, I figured Cross Switcher, which I normally hate because I expect boss's orders, right? And then they use a supporter for their turn. I'm like, oh, I'm safe. And then they cross switcher and my heart breaks. So very oppressive to be against. Originally, I didn't think it was that good because you have to basically take up 4 slots for it to be really effective. And you have to, because you have to play 2 at a time. I think there's a good cost to need 4 in order to do this, or to 2 at a time rather, sorry. But yeah, it's really annoying to go up against. Didn't think it was that good. Turns out can actually do really well if you've got room for it in your deck, and very popular among the top players right now. 2 heavy balls, of course, because we can't have Steelix in the prize pool. That throws us off a lot. Metal Saucer help accelerate Radiant Steelix as fast as we can, because if we leave it on the bench for too long, then it gets bossed up, and that ruins everything. While we do have 2 ordinary rods in the deck to bring back whatever we need, still, if we were building it up energy-wise and then it gets knocked out, then we're still in a heap of trouble, and we basically lose the game at that point. So we gotta be really smart with how we play this. 1 quick ball because the Battle VAP pass and Heatswing Basculins gather the crew attack for no energy, search up to 2 basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench. Very handy. I figured I'm usually doing this anyway, at least once during a game, so having a basic quick ball didn't matter so much. I might consider running like a Miltank at some point, or even Diancie, but I don't know. I don't think it's super necessary. I like to try and flood the board with at least 3 Basculegion, 1 Radiant Steelix, and then the Sneasler here. And that will help us get going. So 3 Pokestop. I was thinking about 4. I only have 3. 2 Rezu, just so that we can rush these guys out as quickly as possible. 1 Irida, just if we go turn 2 and we can hopefully get out of Battle VAP pass. But Rezu is much stronger in that case, in most cases. So Irida is just if we can luck out and get that turn 1. A lot of this is going to be luck based. This is a meme deck. Don't think for a second that I'm trying to sell you on a really good, really cool deck. It is a cool deck, but it's not going to be something that's going to win you any tournaments. Unless you get really lucky. And I'd like it to be more consistent, which is why I said earlier, I'd love to see what more people can come up with this. Anyway, 3 Professor's Research, because we have a lot of discard synergy. Like these can go into the discard pile, and we can still get early attacks with Basculegion and not hit first with Radiant Steelix, but we'll see. 2 Air Balloon, of course, and then 17 Energy. I think we could get away with 15, honestly. I think 15 would be enough in this deck. But yeah, the more the merrier, I feel. We can do some experimenting. I hope you guys can take this list and see how far you can stretch it, how optimized this can be, because in theory it's really crazy and it really surprises people in the games that I've been playing so far. Even if I don't win, they're usually very scared after a bit, and they start to take the matchup a lot more seriously after they see their V-Star or V-Max go down in a single hit. So anyway, let's just get on into some games. Oh, I should mention, I have another Elite Trainer box here. I'm going to be opening this on streaming here. Hello, chat. If you know where my stream is, you can come check us out. I'm usually streaming Pokemon stuff in the PM, because my kids are asleep and it's not as loud. It's usually where I do most of my recording anyway. But yeah, this is the one I wanted to show the difference between Pokemon Center ETBs and normal ETBs. But I guess kind of finding out that a lot of them are pretty similar. The Pokemon Go one might have been an exception, but I wanted to see the difference just in case. So we're going to be opening this up. I might open or put some of the packs between games, or do a whole different thing. I just didn't want to do a whole new video for another unboxing. As much fun as they are, I kind of wanted to get back into some games. And so anyway, hope you guys are going to be into this. And oh yeah, one final thing. I've got the build and battle boxes in, but Bean, the one who got me into Pokemon, will be in town. So hopefully I'll get him over. We're going to open these 2 and play a pre-release format with the ETBs and see how we do. So that should be a lot of fun. So that'll be coming in the future. And then of course, later on, I'll get those Final Fantasy and Digimon unboxings up. But in the meantime, let's get some games going. Come on, we can get this. We can do it. Let's just hope. We really can. I've seen the deck work. It is not easy to get the deck to work. There are definitely tweaks that I need to make this more effective? I'm going to say no. I would like the use of a supporter or the keep calling, or not keep calling, gather the crew. Oh, this is really, really good. This is a really good hand. I hope, anyway. This should be good. Not fun to get rid of the cross switcher by any stretch of the imagination. And ooh, no. Oh wait, no, that's Shuppet and Banette are going to be. I was thinking Sableye. Okay. Oh, did they really draw the Battle VIP? They are. These comfy decks have been so lucky. Oh man, they're gonna have another comfy, then they're gonna switch it, then they're gonna bring another comfy out, and use that flower selecting, and then they're gonna get a scoop up net, and they're gonna scoop that up, and then they're going to play the other comfy, and they're just gonna keep going. Like this. The Lost Zone synergy is really good on launch. They've done a very good job. That's a grass energy, so this is Giratina. We just have to find it. We just have yet to see it on the bench. Grass water. Is that? No, Gudra is steel. Alright, so this is actually very fine. Because we're okay discarding all this energy. That's actually pretty good for us. Oh, ooh. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. And we've got no Sneasels. No Sneasels. That is rough, guys. That's really rough. That is not cool. I don't want to yet. I don't want to put him on the bench. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm terrified. But let's try it. Let's see what we can do. Toss that on and we'll do this. And we'll still gather the crew and get the Manaphy on here. Just in case they decide to get tricky with a Greninja. The Greninja's scary. We're in a bit of a tight spot. Because Steelix is basically kind of sitting there now. We could always like attack. It's weak to steel, but we're not going to knock it out because we only do 20 with our first attack here. I think we just start swinging with Basket Legion. Let's see what we get. We need to draw hopefully another Research or an Arezu. An Arezu would be brilliant right now. Yeah. Really happy with that Research. It would be a real shame if I waste that on this game. Especially because they're giving me a really good like chance to breathe here. My bench is full. I'm all set up. And we're ready. We're ready to go. We just need the other pieces to fall into place. Training court. That could help. That could help. We could slowly build up Steelix instead of relying on the metal saucers. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the loop. What will be a real shame is if, like most Giratina decks, they're running a Cramorant, which is, why wouldn't you? Honestly, it's such a good card for the Lost Zone. Free 110 damage with a single prizer, like that's good. That's really good. So, let's see, where are they at right now? 5? Okay, not bad. The Cramorant could go into play. The Mirage Gate should work now. Oh no, they need 7. Sorry, I was thinking 4. Got that and the Cramorant mixed up. They're making decisions, though. They're making decisions. Normally they would throw down the other Comfy. Got that. And have they not used Greninja yet? Guess they would do that now. Training course is really good with Greninja. Lola Lokodai, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Hope we can show the old razzle dazzle. Don't want it to be like the Mewtwo video where I just got stuck up against the hardest hitting decks. That was unfortunate, to say the very least. Got 5 in here. If we discard the next one and go for a Basculin Legion, we do knock out the Cramorant. I don't know how many Cramorant these decks normally run, though. What would make me laugh is that if people have been doing this lately, where they boss up the Manaphy instead of the main threat. I had somebody do that, and I'm pretty sure they lost to me because of that with this deck. So I had the Steelix out, or was it my last basket? I can't remember exactly what the setup was, but they had the opportunity to stop me in my tracks. And then, oh, no, leave my air balloon alone, sir. Leave my air balloon alone. I need that. I need it. Don't do it. Oh, he did it. He did it anyway. I asked him not to. That's super rude. That's super rude. Why would he do that? Why would he do that when I specifically requested that he don't? That he don't. Well, the tricky part here is that Cramorant is exactly strong enough to knock out Basculin Legion. That is the current struggle we face. But we gotta do what we gotta do, guys. We gotta do what we gotta do. We will use the training court. Toss one here. The only downside to this is that we're flooding the deck again with more energies and not... it lowers our chance to draw what we need. Which isn't energy, if you didn't know. Right here. Okay, not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all. Now the Cramorant comes up, obviously. Right, Cramorant is 4. Yeah, 4 more cards on the left zone. Ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack costs. They're throwing up the Comfy. That makes sense. Because they need to hit critical mass at 10. And they are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. So now they can use Mirage Gate. They're taking a bit. Have they used Colress? Okay, so they're gonna get Colress now. That'll put them up to 9. Then they use Colress. And then they'll be at the magic number. Well, over the magic number. I just wish that they would make a decision soon. Like, sometime today. Would be nice. Would appreciate it. Would be really cool. Come on. I need that. Come on, research. I know you're in there. Oh, they do have a Sableye. That changes a lot. I love this card. This card's so cool. It's so cool. And will be in a heap of hurt. A heap of hurt. Oh, man. We're at least safe from the Greninja, but we are not safe from Sableye. Now, are they going to use the Mirage Gate? If they're using Mirage Gate, I'm assuming they're going to put it on Greninja. Oh, they can do it to any Pokemon. Okay, I thought it was one. Attach them to your Pokemon anyway. You're like, oh, reading the cards actually helps, believe it or not. That's pretty good for them. Sableye invalidates Manaphy hard. You are correct. You are very correct. But we're safe from the Greninja, which is also a big threat at the moment. So that's who they're building up. So Manaphy is still an important piece to have. But if Sableye comes out, then yeah, it doesn't matter a whole lot. I wasn't sure if they would play the Sableye because they had. I thought they were just going to go straight Giratina, but it's a good idea to play the Sableye. If they're doing Lost Zone single prize, it's a very powerful deck. And here they go. Here it goes. Here it comes. Now, what are they going to do? The question is, what will they do? Are they going to knock out my Basculin, which is a fair and valid thing to do? Oh no, he's gonna go for the Manaphy. He's gonna hit the Manaphy and then probably soften up the Steelix. That would be what I would do. Or he's gonna hit the Basculin here. I'm pretty sure he goes for the Manaphy though. What an unfortunate counter to get hit by. This deck doesn't really hold up against single price. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do. That hurts us a whole heck of a lot. It does. But we can at least thin our deck out a little bit. Get these going. But I think this is a wash. I think this one's a wash. Just insane how I've gotten Radiant Steelix to attack. I've done this combo before. We were just getting really unlucky both with prizes and just draw. What are those V-Star chips on the table? Oh, don't worry about it. Those are to signify whether or not you've used your V-Star power. So V-Star cards, what is he surprised about? It's his turn. Did he realize the strat that I'm going for right now? Anyway, V-Star cards have the V-Star power, which you can only use once per game. So if one V-Star card uses their power, no other V-Star card, if you run multiple in your deck, can use their power. So they're typically pretty strong. Some are fairly flaccid. We have to swing, guys. We have to swing and swing hard. It all comes down to this, guys. Unfortunately, if we don't draw the last card, hopefully they knock out Steelix here. Hopefully, I'm hoping they knock out Steelix so then I can come back with Basculegion, but we'll see. Because we can't pivot. We can't pivot because they killed our air balloon earlier. 390! 390! Okay, there's the energy. So if they don't kill Steelix, we can hard retreat into Basculegion. But after that, I don't know. I don't know what happens after that, to be completely honest. So he can hit for 90 on 2 Pokemon, but that's not going to kill. That's not going to kill. But he has Cramor in the back, so he's good. He's not hurting at the moment. I might be able to like get in the lead for a second. Bring him back the Sableye. That's a good choice. I'm imagining anyway. And then the Psychic Energies. Yes. Don't really need to. Don't really need to do that. You've got Training Court on the field. Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. Show it to me. Wouldn't that be funny? Let's see. What all is discarded here? Oh wait. We have another air balloon somewhere. So one's in here. The air balloon is right here or somewhere in here. We might get lucky. We might get really lucky. Let's see what happens. I think this game's a wash, but as long as I can get this combo off, I'm gonna keep it in the video. Alright, I wanna show that I could do it. The whole point is not winning, it's sending a message. That's the whole point of this deck. I don't care about the wins, I just want it to work. Alright? Alright, they're figuring out what they want to do. They can hit this Basculegion, and they can soften up Steelix quite a bit, which is fine. Totally fine. Mana mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. Please finish your turn. Mana mana. I'm gonna grab one of these. Going to. Unfortunately, I have to attach. Hard retreat. Then upstream spirits. Bam! For 280. See, if I could figure out a way to make this consistent, we'd be in such good shape. We'd be so good. Unfortunately, it's just not the case. We can't do it. Oh, what is this? Ooh, Amazing Burst Rayquaza. That's really cool. Mirage Gate is going to be fantastic for the amazing cards. Amazing for the amazing cards, you might say. This is a cool deck. You have a good deck, sir. You have a good deck. I like your deck. Your deck is fun. It's imaginative. It's using the new tools at your disposal. Like, it's still using the things that are commonly used in all the Lost Zone decks, but, I mean, I haven't seen this before. This one's good. I like that. I like seeing a fresh approach. I like seeing people take just something new, you know? He's going to definitely take out the Steelix, and I think Basculegion's going to be hanging on by a thread. Oh, he's spreading it. Okay, fair enough. Unnecessary, but fair enough. This does damage to... It's kinda unnecessary. Let's see. Do we have any in here right now? No luck. But we can do this. Right? Fail the search. Do this. Retreat. And then do this. For 60. Like, it's got nothing. I did nothing to this fellow. I'm pretty sure that's game. It's gonna hit with Rayquaza, which is fine. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, well played. That was really cool. That was cool. That was fun. That was fun. I'm gonna keep this in because this is a cool deck. That was clever. Way more consistent than what I'm doing too. But it's good. That's good. We need to celebrate creativity in the game. Otherwise it gets stale. Ah, Bean Bench wants to play. Very well. Very well, Bean. I accept your challenge. And most importantly, no Genesect. That's it. I won the coin flip. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. How about you go ahead and go first? Oh no. No. I don't want this. You don't even have to boss him. This is ridiculous. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not. You're doing. You're uninvited. I don't want to play against you anymore. I don't like this. What are you doing? What are you doing to me, dude? What did I do to you? Is the question here. What did I do to you? Well, gosh. Oh, man. All right. Pop that on there. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't need the cross switcher. Don't need the stinking cross switcher. Oh, what a punk. We're gonna energy stream, big damage. This is a control deck. This is a really I almost built this deck because locals had this whole, like, this the V and the V Max for like $1 or $2 a pop, and I was like, okay, I'll get it, and it was like 40% off all singles. I was it's close, this close. Marnie, I'll take it. That's fine. I need nothing more from this Mortal Coil, and you're gonna give me a Rezu, so. How did I know? How did I know? How did I know that I was gonna get a Rezu from that? Alright. Alright, I dig it. I dig it. Alright, boop. And then, why against the meme deck do I get everything that I need right away? This is ridiculous. I'm offended, to be completely honest. This is nuts. Such a good hand. Such a good hand there. And then we hit him with the destructive finish. Kaboom! And then he dies. Take your prize. KO'd my Steelix. Who's the real winner? Fair enough. Honestly, fair. The game seems to think that it was me, but I will take one more legitimate win. I'll say one more legitimate win. Let me get a win. Not something you want to be asking for when showing off different decks, but still, this is more of a, I know I'm not exactly the most clever deck builder. I love deck building. It's really fun to me, but I have not yet optimized my mindset to doing it effectively. Saw the combo pieces there, still trying to get it going. And hopefully at some point this deck will see an iteration where it just kind of flows. I see somebody else playing it at some point where I'm just like, oh, that is really cool. Now, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Don't like this because it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have to get rid of the Irezu. I have to get rid of the Irezu. Not being able to gather the crew is going to be tough. But they're just okay. We've got another turn. They haven't added any energy, which is good for us. Do I attach? I attach. I attach. Research. Don't need the Irezu right now. Could have used you a little bit ago. We're gonna use we'll do it here. We're gonna look for okay, we've got these guys in the deck. We're okay. And then how much do we have? 3, exactly what we need to knock out the Zorua. So they're going for the instant KO, is what they're doing. Sneaky, sneaky. Not gonna let that happen for now. All right, it is now our turn. We get this. I'm gonna pop this up here. We're gonna get this. There's exactly what we needed. This, we free retreat into Steelix. Let's see if we can get some items real quick, just in case we do not. And then we do destructive finish. It feels good to be good, guys. What can I say? It's just a powerful deck. Almost didn't make it there. That Pokestop almost ruined it for us there. Oh, 240 damage, 300 total. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a fun deck. Yeah, we'll go first. Why not? Why not? Alright, fine. Let's try and be as aggro as possible. Ooh, they mulliganed. For once, it wasn't us. For once, it wasn't us. They have the Inteleon, of course. Of course they do. I would love to draw a card. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do that, do this, and do that. And we just... That was really rough. That was rough. We're gonna hang on to the ordinary rod. We'll get there. We'll get there. Not a big deal. Was really hoping that we'd mill a couple energies, so then I could use Energy Stream next turn. So the Manaphy is important. It is, contrary to popular belief, important. They're lucky I don't play a Marnie. What are they doing? How many buckets have they used so far? 2? A little confused. We're gonna go for the Sneasel. That's no, okay. They're gonna go straight for the Steelix. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Please mill at least one. You disgust me. You disgust me. Well, it's got the Basculin here. And then we'll... I just need... We have none in here. So I can't even Energy Stream it. But, not a biggie. Not a biggie. I'll hang on to that right now. Just Energy Stream. Pink! Now what'll be really funny is if this is their only Pokemon. I'm guessing they'll have an evolution? Yes? If this is their only Pokemon, they're in for a world of hurt, as we saw demonstrated earlier. If they pass the turn. Come on, with me together, chat. What's about to happen? What's about to happen to this poor, poor fellow? Well played. Oh, there's no way they have an Inteleon deck and they didn't get a single one out, except for the V. 450. Oh man. Alright. Alright, I think that's a good one to end. I think that's a good one to end on. That was funny. So here we go. First. Foist deck. First pack. Mirage Gate, always good. Torkoal. Rezu, I love it. Mawile. Slugma. Yeah, let's go here. Clefairy. I want to build the Clefairy deck. That one looks like a lot of fun. Requires a little bit more thinky, too. Got Roserade and another Drapion V. This one is the... I think this is just the normal. This is not the full art, but still really good. Love that I'm getting multiple. That's great. That is great. If I catch a whiff, if I hear somebody speak the name Mew at locals, I am bringing a Drapion deck, and I will eviscerate them. I have no patience whatsoever for that nastiness. Box of Disaster. Growlithe, Parasect, and Raichu. Got a 2? Did we get the... Did I put the Roserade down? Oops. The Trainer Galleries are just beautiful. Swanna, Gloom, Minion, Phalanx, Poliwag. I'm gonna set you aside because I do want to build your deck. Growlithe, Lickitung. Ooh, the nice Zoroark and Shiny Hollow Snorlax. Very nice. I just get that Zoroark, and everybody who played my Slowking deck starts to Twitch. You know, Bean was always a fan of the Slowking deck. Komala, Thornton, Sudowoodo, Kingdra, and the Jacked Magcargo. Very good for Lost Zone stuff if you're playing. I wonder if we'll get any more like different types of cards that can use the Lost Zone, because Magcargo would be a good one for a fire deck thing. Slowking's time. Don't say that about my boy. I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna resurrect him from the dead. You'll see. Every time something comes out, I'm like, oh, I could use that in Slowking. I'm just waiting. Just waiting, you know. Miensha, like Cutie, Nuzleaf, Squovit, Sklagger, Shubudo, Rhyhorn, Inkay, and a Galarian Berserker V. Come on. I'll focus up, you. There he is. There he is, feeling fine. Ditch the energy, pitch the energy, another Mirage Gate. You can hear the one guy from Locals screaming right now, because they opened 3 boxes and didn't get anything. If we keep telling them just buy singles. Poliwrath. Very nice. I need to actually sort all the cards I've gotten. I haven't done that yet. I did it for the Final Fantasy cards, but not the other stuff yet. Did I do Digimon? I think I did the Digimon too. I did those first. Arcphone, meh. Medicham, Misfortune Sisters, Rhyhorn, Apom, Roselia, Gumi, Meditite, Jinx, and Cramorant. Cramorant's a good one. That's a good one. Alright, last pack. Good single prize pulls. Alright. We got Schwana. Yeah, find a good spot here. Gloom. Minion. Sudowoodo. Bronzor. Electric. Benacle. Ghastly. Tynamo. And Glastrier. Glastrier. It's a pretty card. Pretty card. So that is it, everybody, for the Energy Stream Radiant Steelix deck. Hope you guys liked it. Hope to see some innovation on it soon, because it definitely has a long way to go to be anywhere near consistent, but it has some room to grow, I think. It's not in its final form yet, nor is it stunted, I think, from growing in the future. Would love to see what you guys think, what we can do with it, and I just hope you enjoyed the games. It was a lot of fun seeing it when it took off, but as you also probably noticed, had a few rough games too. So, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to be doing more of these soon. My schedule's freeing up a little bit from the Final Fantasy stuff. Still working hard on those, but hopefully I can get these out quick, simple, and up there, so we're not just doing box openings. We're actually getting into the meat and potatoes of the gameplay. And like I said before, this set is great for single prizers. This has some wonderful, cheap, but efficient and effective decks. Obviously, the one that we played tonight was not really efficient, but it was still fun, and it still had some synergy that we could work with. But there's a lot of other stuff that hopefully can be cultivated, and we can see a little bit more variety in the game. Obviously, you're gonna still have your top tiers and all that stuff, but when you're playing with your friends, you're playing at locals, or even online against the majority of people, you'll be able to have some fun with some decks that make you think, that make you strategize, that help you improve your game. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a great rest of your night, day, wherever you are. God bless you all. We'll see you next time.